What's up guys, Random Razor here with another tech video for you guys today. This is seriously like my 5th time trying to make this because I've been interrupted so many times. But anyways, in my last video, got a YouTuber commented that I should use QuickTime if I want to make videos about, showing you guys stuff on the MacBook Pro screen. And before I just, took the iPhone and recorded the screen itself, but I did not know on QuickTime that you can actually record just the screen. So this is kind of like an experimental kind of video, and just want to show you guys in this video just pretty much a quick overview of Apple's new Mac OS X Lion, and we're just going to call it Lion for short, of course. But anyways, retails for $29.99, which is, I'd say, is a pretty good deal, considering it's a complete upgrade for the entire operating system. So for those of you Mac users out there who are still holding off, definitely pick it up. It's fairly inexpensive and adds a lot more new features. Makes the entire, what do you call it? Makes the entire experience a lot more smoother. Everything seems a lot more smoother, a little bit faster, and I've been pretty happy with using Mac OS X Lion. Anyways, one of the first cool new features is that before we had spaces and crap, what's the other one called? You swipe out the trackpad or something, it just pushes all the windows and stuff to the side. They kind of combine those two things into what they call mission control. And so when you have, say, a couple of windows open, like Firefox and the address book, and you open up mission control, what it does is just like spaces, it kind of shows all your windows that are open. And also a new added feature is you can actually have multiple desktops. So if you want to add one, just go to the side, click the plus button, and you get multiple desktops. So if you want to put something else on a different desktop, do some sort of different project, and that's a nice way to keep everything a bit more organized. If you have, if you're like multitasking. So let's go back to mission control. Like you guys saw, you can change the wallpaper as well, have different wallpapers. And for those of you who have external monitors, this might be a useful feature for you guys as well. And also, you don't just have to go to mission control, you can actually just swipe the screen to go to the next desktop, which for some reason is not working for me right now. Oh, there we go. So you guys can see here, you can swipe from desktop to desktop and have different programs open on each one. So this, might be useful for those of you who multitask, but it's a nice added feature as well. I don't use that often. I just, have one window open. I'm pretty happy with that. But anyways, that is mission control. And hope you guys enjoy my little flamingo wallpaper here. It came with lines, so I thought it was kind of cool. But anyways, the next feature is Launchpad. It kind of combines Mac OS X Lion with iOS 4. And like the iPad, iPhone, and iPod Touch. So how it works is pretty much it just gives you a full screen of all your applications on just one giant screen, and it's very useful as it makes it a lot more easier to navigate through, find programs and applications. And the first page here is just all the default ones that come with the MacBook. The next page shows all the ones you downloaded, third-party wise, like Microsoft Office, Firefox, some games that you might download off the Mac App Store. So it's a very easy way to organize all our stuff, easy way to find stuff, and also you can combine things together to make folders, just like on the iPad and iPhone and iPod Touch. So if you have a game, you just drag it over to the games folder, or you can just drag two icons and make a new folder. You can name it whatever you want. And if you open that up, our games are in one single folder to keep it all categorized and all well organized. So anyways, that's I think it's a cool new feature that Apple's integrated with their mobile iOS operating system. Anyways, that's another new feature. With Lion, they also upgraded a few default applications that come with the MacBook. For example, the address book has been upgraded a bit. It looks more like an address book, and there's Apple's number for those of you who need it. But it's nothing too major. It's more of a graphic change rather than functionality. You can still view all your contacts and stuff, so nothing really new there. You can also just change it to view one page, but I like the look of this better. Then another new thing is they did upgrade Calendar to be more like the actual calendar on the iPad, which is seems a bit more useful in my opinion. There's more features. It's easier to view stuff, and like they didn't have this part, like have this before this page here. And you can still view week, of course, month, and a year, which I don't think you could have done before. You can like view month, but not year basis, so I like this as well. And if you wanted to look at events, you just go to a day. And I did add some events for, these are actually all my classes I have for university. You guys can see here all my classes, and I do have Friday off, which is really nice. But yeah, it makes it's a lot more streamlined and easier to view all your stuff. So for those of you who like to use the iCalendar for keeping track what to do every day and stuff like that. And this is definitely a welcome new feature. It's a lot more like the one on the iPad for those of you iPad users, so you can get accustomed to this very easily. Anyways, that's a calendar. The other thing I like to mention in my one video I made on, actually a single feature that I made online, is the inverted scrolling, which I know a lot of you guys hated. So how it worked is we just go to settings here, go to mouse, and it was initially defaulted to scroll direction as they call it natural. And how it works, when you scroll down, you're actually scrolling up, and you guys probably can't see this because I'm doing this on the Magic Mouse, but yeah, when you scroll down, when you scroll up, you scroll down, and when you scroll down, you scroll up. So it's a little bit kind of weird. Apple says it's more natural, but personally, I grew up with scroll wheels that when you scroll up, you scroll up, when you scroll down, you scroll down. So this is what I'm accustomed to, and I don't really see it is necessary to really change that. So I'm just going to deselect that, and for those of you who want to, have it the regular way that you're used to, just go to mouse and deselect scroll direction natural. The other thing I found a bit annoying is the dashboard. So when we hit dashboard, before it used to look like this, it just goes on top of everything else. But when Line came out, Apple actually changed it so the dashboard appears on one space. So if you just go to Mission Control, select Show Dashboard as a space, and when we hit Dashboard now, it actually shows it on a different kind of desktop rather than putting it over on everything else, which personally I found really annoying because, like, in terms of functionality, it doesn't really change anything. But it's just a lot more convenient. It seems a lot more better just having it pop up on everything else. So, like we mentioned, to change that, if we just go back, go to Settings, go to Mission Control. Let's go back, go to Mission Control, and you want to deselect Show Dashboard as a space. So that's a very easy thing to change or to go back on as well. But anyways, the other thing to note is the scroll bar has actually changed. If you guys haven't noticed, it used to be like a blue glass kind of look to it. Now it's just a simple shaded gray bar. So I'm not sure why Apple really did that. I don't mind either, but that's just one thing to also note. Safari actually has also been upgraded as well. I don't use Safari, I just use Firefox, you guys can see here. So they say it's upgraded, and it looks a lot more streamlined than, well, actually looks pretty much the same thing before, but still streamlined and easy to use. I do use Safari sometimes when Firefox crashes unexpectedly, but yeah, it's there if you need it. I don't think there's anything really too new with Safari other than, under hood updates to make it more stable and all that. But anyways, those are a few new features with Mac OS X Line to look at. And actually, one other thing you guys might want to be interested in is the Finder has also been upgraded. If you go to like some folders, you guys can see here all your folders and stuff are kind of organized now. Go to all my files. You guys can see here everything's all like organized into types or images, dates. And it's kind of interesting. The only thing I find annoying is if you want to see all your stuff, you have to click Show All. There probably is a way just to show them all the time on default, but that's just one thing to note. And also the icons here aren't colored anymore; they're all gray, which is doesn't really matter. But that's I don't know. I think it look better when they're colored, just a lot more graphic-y. That's probably not the right word. But anyways, yeah. So the Finder has also been upgraded. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, guys. And let's see. There's probably a few other new things that I really forgot about, but that's just a little quick overview of Mac OS X Line. For those of you who are interested in upgrading, it's definitely well worth it. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up there somewhere, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.